I think we just did a better job, and I think it was because by then Huntley had been around a while and wasn't brand new on the East Coast. I had seen conventions before. I had made special efforts on my notebook of ad libs. And by then I knew every politician by name and by weakness and everything about everybody. And so the convention essentially was dull at times, nothing happening, speeches nobody listening to. So I was able to fill it in with little facts and figures that were interesting, and it worked well. CBS was very cruel to Walter. They took him off the air, and they replaced him with Roger Mudd and Trout. Mm-hmm. It became the Mudd Trout show, which is neither fair nor decent. They're both good guys. And Huntley's Cronkite's a very good man. He's a friend of mine to this day. And so CBS reacted badly. Mm-hmm. But we did get spectacular ratings. In fact, I think we had an 84 share, which I don't think has ever been reached again.
That's amazing.
Of course, there are many more networks and television stations now than there were then. So the pie is cut up into many smaller parts. But I think we had 84% of the audience.
Well, that was the famous Barry Goldwater convention.
Right.
And the feelings toward the media were pretty against the media.
They hated our guts.
Yeah, what happened in San Francisco?
Well, plenty. For one thing, we all stayed in the Mark Hopkins Hotel, and most of the Goldwater delegates were there. They hated Huntley and me. We were communists, practically. And coming down the elevators in the morning, it would be full of their delegates and the two of us, who of course everybody knew who we were by then. And there would be nasty remarks from the back of the elevator. And it got to be quite ugly, threatening. So Huntley and I worked out a little scheme. When we got into the elevator, I would say to him, "Are the security people waiting downstairs?" And he says, "Yes, they're waiting and they are ready." That shut them up. That shut up the hecklers in the back of the elevator. There were no security people, but they didn't know it.
Well, in '64, when Eisenhower attacked the media in the convention.
Sensation-seeking columnists and commentators.
Yes.
I'll never forget that.
But that
we were up in a glass box.
Yes.
Over the convention hall. And they all turned over the chairs and ran over shaking their fists at us up in this box. And I was happy to be up there.